Come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas. And you don't fuck with broke niggas. So come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas. And baby, I'm that nigga. So
Wingo Luciano, alligators, I'm with monsters. Jekyll and Hyde, half man, half monster. Been a made man, I ain't never need a sponsor. More high notes, got it feeling like the opera. Your pretty thing got a thing for the boss type. And she a green light, the sauce right. She came to turn, cause it's ladies' night. So come and kick it with a pilot when we take flight. No GPS, got her lost in the sauce. She good with that stick like a game of lacrosse. Swagger like NASA, just hop in my ride. Shoot for the stars, but don't kill my vibe. I must admit that body is right. And the way that you twerk it got me hypnotized. Dreaming of being the deep up inside. Danica Patrick, she ride it so right. Come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas. And you don't fuck with broke niggas. So come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas. And baby, I'm that nigga. So come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas. And you don't fuck with broke niggas. So come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas. And baby, I'm that nigga. So go bottle, listen, y'all at a round table. Intoxicated room spinning like a turntable. My division multiplying, check the timetables. You the first to be fool like the month of A. Money go, Lego, no prego, I'm sauce. I know so falsetto, soprano, the cost. Stone like Rosetta, come translate the boss. If you want it, promote it, come fuck with the boss. Wingo Gambino, so steady we mob. Suit and the tie, bitch, I'm fit for the job. Got bread like communion, come sauce with the God. When 357, you against all lies. If she wanna give me head, no tango. Cause a nigga off the chain on the Django. Just to say she blue J like Toronto. Or buy her new kicks, white belt, taekwondo. Whoop! Come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas. And you don't fuck with broke niggas. So come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas. And baby, I'm that nigga. So come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas. And you don't fuck with broke niggas. So come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening. Welcome to the Black Podcast Show. This is season 2, episode number 4.
Nice.
And this is the barbershop episode.
That's it.
I call this one the barbershop episode simply because I have my barber on the show. My boy Triss.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
So, I mean, if you want to just kind of tell the people a little bit about yourself real quick, where you from?
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, all praise to the Most High. Your boy Triss. Catch me in Louisville, Texas, barbering, off of 121. Triss the Barber. Bold Cuts, BOLDCUTTZ. Instagram. Coming by way of the DMV. Maryland, PG County, 301. Yeah. What's good? I got my New Balances on today. I don't have my phone. I don't have my phones on today. But yeah, that's where I'm from.
That's where you're from.
Yeah.
Right.
If y'all look it up, at one point it was like #1 most affluent African American communities. Like
really?
Yeah, PG County.
Nice.
Yeah, you know Wale.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the DMV from Wale.
So you know, not saying that be pompous and nothing like that, but at the end of the day, like it's black folks. You know. That's what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? Black folks.
Okay, perfect. So that's where he's from. I actually met him at the barbershop in Louisville. Mm-hmm. Authentic Studios.
Authentic Barber Studio and Salon. Yep, Louisville, Texas. Yes.
And the funny thing is, I actually had put a call out on Facebook asking for the best barber in the DFW area. And I was led to
That's a blessing.
Authentic Studios.
Boom. Yes, you
And
were.
I don't know if you
that.
recall or not.
I remember
but
that.
I actually had booked with the owner
my man
originally.
Steve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Platform. Mm-hmm.
And so, I used this. I don't even know what the platform is called now because I took it off my phone. It's called The Cut. The Cut. So
The Cut app.
if you use the Cut app,
You can book me
Excuse
through
me.
the Cut app though. You deleted it, but I opened my link through it. But go ahead. Go ahead.
well, because I've been just texting you directly.
I know, right?
But I got you if you need me to do that. That's cool.
I'm organic. I'm organic.
But yeah, I booked through the Cut app. I booked with Steve. When I got there, he had a situation going on. He was very professional. Let me just state that because a lot of people feel like black-owned businesses lack customer service. And let me say that Steve was super, super, super professional. He came and he like, look, I have something going on. It's a family situation. I'm sorry I can't do it, but please allow my barber, Triss, to cut your hair.
Yeah.
And he gonna do a great job. And so because I appreciated and respected the way he approached me, I was like, absolutely, say less. So, and it's been history. That was been maybe 2-3 months ago at this point. And, it's a good relationship. I go there, get my hair cut, and we get to really talk about a lot of shit.
Engage,
yeah. Engage in a lot of good conversation, and I don't get to do that very often. I mean, I enjoy when I do, but it's not a lot of people that want to or even can
or even have the capacity
go back and forth, on different topics for so long. So
it'd be a bunch of non-means.
Yeah. It'd be a whole bunch of I ain't even think about it like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I mean, I respect that too. I get it. I like to read and learn and talk. And clearly that's something that you enjoy doing as well.
Oh, indeed. You got to connect.
So, I mean, before we even get into the deep conversation, I just want to ask how long you been cutting hair?
I've been cutting hair for a minute. I cut my grandpa's hair before he passed away. So, you know how niggas be getting to a whole story. You're like, nigga, I did not ask you for that. Before the service, let's say decade.
Decade?
Let's say a decade. Let's say a decade.
I didn't realize you been cutting that long.
Yeah, I was cutting in the barracks. I was cutting in the barracks. You know what I mean?
What's the barracks?
I was in the Army.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we be cutting in the barracks. 2100 lights go out. Me, Triss in the back. You know what I'm saying? Fade you up, edge you up. Of course, didn't have my license at the time. But, actually, I was just telling the client this. I went into the service. Remember the sidekick, the flip joints with the little ball on the side? I went into the Army with a sidekick and a pair of T-outliners. That's all I brought. That's it. Nigga, I had to go.
Your phone and your clippers.
Gone.
That's all you need.
Gone. I was gone. So,
That's
So, as soon as I got out, I tried different things for a quick little bit. And I was like, you know what? What am I doing?
Yeah.
These are my tools. This is what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people try different stuff and like, that's not what you do. That's why it's not working out.
Absolutely.
Do what you were meant to do.
Absolutely.
And you're gonna get the, bumpy roads. It comes with it. But at the end of the day, do what you were meant to do.
So cutting hair is what you believe you was meant to do at the end of the day.
You know what it is? It wasn't like I came out the womb with a pair of fast fees. What it was how we engage, how we connect. That right there. Also, I'm a servant.
So what's the best part of cutting hair?
That connection, man. That connection.
Getting to talk to people.
That as well as adjusting royalties' crowns. This is a crown. You know what I'm saying? Is it a crown you can't take off?
Is it I look at your Instagram, so I have him on Instagram. If you want to follow his barber page, that one's going to be the Bold Cuts page.
Bold Cuts.
And I noticed that you have some before and afters. And I love it. No, I mean, on one of them...
I need to start doing that more.
You got some really good ones where one guy had the whole face.
You about to go crazy.
Yeah, no, you had some good ones. But then it was one you had that I loved the most because... I didn't even read the caption at first, but I swiped the picture, and he was so happy as a black guy. He's just smiling ear to ear on the next picture. He was so happy he got a haircut. Then I read the caption, and it was like... this dude in junior high school with a full beard. Or no, you say he a junior in high school with a full beard. So it was a kid. So, it was cute, but it's just like, that's the feeling people get when they get their hair done or cut.
Yeah.
Like the smile on his face was like,
you can't buy that with
money. You know
money.
what I'm saying?
Because that's him.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. Yeah. That's him. It's like chiseling the coal and putting it under pressure and developing a diamond. It's like, oh man, that's me.
Right. I missed me.
Mm-hmm. Like, you can't put any amount of money on that.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I do. You know, I know some cats. See, there's a difference between a barber and a hustler. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of barbers don't speak on that. But hustlers are the ones you sit down in the chair, they're gonna sing you say cologne. You want a bottle? I got some polos in the back. Matter of fact, you blow tree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just like, man, I just want a haircut.
Yeah.
Take this off my head.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But then the ones that the barbers, they there, sun up, sun down, like, yo, I'm here to be of service.
Yeah.
That's where I fit in. Yeah.
That's what's up. I love it.
Yeah, I need to start doing those before and afters, because some of these befores,
you really should.
They get out there. You be like, where
man,
you
I feel
from?
like looking at the before and afters, I'm just like, you worked in some magic.
Man, some of them folks come up in there, and you like, dog, where were you at?
Where you been for the last few months?
Where you been?
All right, so let's get into the real shit.
What's up?
So, we just had an election.
Yeah.
We have a new president.
Oh, we did it,
last
Joe.
week. Yeah, Joe Biden
did it, Joe.
is officially, and you got to take a shot on that up. So, do you think that will anything change for Black people? Is the question I want to ask. Will anything change for Black people? Does this new election, does the new president mean anything to you?
No.
Not at all.
N-O. No. N-A-H.
Why is that? Why not? It means nothing to you?
What is supposed to happen? What is supposed to happen?
I don't know. People said that it was imperative that we got Trump out of office.
Aside from him, we'll get to Donnie, but aside from him, the problem has been here before Donnie. So what was supposed to change?
I mean, I'm gonna say this. I know that when Obama got
I'm open
elected
for
into
change,
office,
by the way. I'm open for
absolutely.
change. Yeah, go ahead.
But I know when Obama got elected into office, it seemed like a lot of people thought that when Obama got in office, first thing he was gonna do was say, cut every African American a check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For
Popeyes for life.
However much 12 acres and a mule is worth, cut him a check.
Henny, half off.
And I know that when he got out of office, everybody was like, damn, he didn't do shit for Black people.
Ain't that crazy?
And so, then we had 4 years of Donald Trump, which was just pretty much 4 years of foolishness. You know, besides just the regular politician presidential shit, just 4 years of additional foolishness, just, ridiculousness. So now I'm saying we got Joe Biden.
Was it really?
You don't feel like it was?
Ridiculousness? From him?
Yes.
This is my thing. We needed him.
A lot of people say that.
We needed him.
Why do we need him?
We needed... You ever lived in the hood before? You lived in the hood before, right?
Currently, actually.
Okay. Well, I was about to describe the hood. I hope not that hood. No. You turn the lights on, and you see these creatures crawling around, and they scatter. Why? Because the lights is on. The lights been on with this man. A lot of relationships have been severed. A lot of marriages, boyfriend, girlfriends, family members, people that they thought was family members, people that they thought was friends. Hold on, you agree with this man? Like, a lot of that has been brought to light. We need that. Obama in office, we good. We got Black man in there, nigga. Who you talking to? No. And like you said, ain't really nothing changed. But with Donnie, don't get me wrong, I don't root for the man.
Yeah.
What I root for is truth. show me who you are. What Maya Angelou say? When a person reveals who they are, you believe them the first time.
Yeah.
Boom. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we don't like that. We don't like that at all. You know, the women, of course, they didn't like grab him by the PUSSY. I can't believe he said that. Did they take his Twitter away when they did that? When he said that?
Absolutely not.
Did they take his Twitter away when he was good? When he did that to the
right to
did
the
they
mentally challenged young reporter?
I've never seen anybody. I don't care if it was a press conference after a basketball, football,
Absolutely.
baseball game.
Absolutely
They ain't
not.
never did that. They didn't take his social media away when he did that. Why not? But now he about to get up out of there. Now we gotta. Why? We need this truth.
No, I totally agree.
We need this truth.
totally
And like I was
agree.
telling, what's the example I was giving? You know when you got a cold.
Oh
and
yeah.
you in the room,
Yeah.
and you in the room and you coughing, and you hear that, and it's that, that's that cough,
phlegm, yeah.
you know, that cough. Your mama say, "Hey, you need to what? Cough
it
that up,
Yeah.
spit that out."
Yeah.
That's the hard part, because really, in reality, it's that phlegm that keeps us sick. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that Donnie,
No, absolutely.
Donnie was the Mucinex. He was the tussin. We need tussin. We need to cough that up.
Exposing it.
Come
Yeah.
on. This is one thing that I realized. If you peep game, this one thing that I realized that we had community. When I say we, black folks, our society, right? We had more talks about the diaspora getting up out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to go. We weren't talking
Right.
like that with
When Obama.
Hussein. We weren't talking like that.
When Clinton.
Come
Right.
on.
We weren't never talking like you.
Clinton blowing the saxophone. We like, girl, that's my good girl. What?
No, but ain't that crazy though? Even to this day,
To this
people,
day.
our people will still say
To this day.
Bill Clinton was the first black president. Not even understanding some of the things that he caused, some of the laws he passed, that he signed. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden as well.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So it's crazy that all this man had to do was cheat on his wife, get some head in the White House, and play the saxophone, and people convinced that he cool. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, he ain't did shit. He was the first black president.
Donnie made us
He
aware.
dishonored, you know what I'm saying, the position. That's
Donnie
the crazy
made
part.
come on. Donnie made us aware of what we really need to do.
Yeah.
He did. And he didn't have to say a word to us. Matter of fact, if you peep game, he didn't address us in nothing really. Anytime they asked him a question, it always went somewhere else.
Yeah.
It always went somewhere else.
He never really
how
had
that
any knowledge of anything.
That's how that Proud Boys Stand Back and Stand By came about, because they asked him during the debate. They asked him about, paraphrasing, how they were going to forward the developments for us, and put us in a better position. And again, as I paraphrase, like, what about the police brutality, and what about this, and that's how that infamous quote came about.
Yeah, absolutely.
We ain't got nothing to do with Proud Boys, so why'd you say it in the first place? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, he was talking to us without talking to us about things that we needed to actually focus on in our black society.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, a lot of us don't want to have those conversations.
That's true.
We want to fall back and it's gonna work out. No, we gonna have to move this.
So you don't think that, you basically are saying you don't think Joe Biden is going to do anything to improve the quality of life for black people in America?
What? No. And really,
You don't think Joe Biden has
it's
any
gonna crack
intentions?
down. No. Not for black people.
No intentions at all.
Not for black people. No.
Interesting.
No, not at all. Not at all. And this the thing. I'm not listen, I don't look at no politics, all that other stuff. I just know what it is. You study history and it repeats itself. These folks don't have their best interest at heart for our folks. They don't. And for us to even trust them in that manner is foolish on us. I wouldn't trust that dude.
So how can black people get a better quality of life in America? What is the, not necessarily the solution, because I mean, who has that, but what would it take politically?
Yeah, the solution, I gotta cut you off there. The solution is found in the Bible. Straight up. It's found in the word because the word is for us. Okay. Let brotherly love continue. That's the solution. You know how hard it is to have black folks come together and no shots ring out?
Yeah.
You know how hard that is?
It's damn near
impossible. We talking about family reunions.
Nah, real shit.
That's the solution. It's not found in nobody else here on this earth. But, you know, that's just my standpoint. But, yeah, let brotherly love continue. They need to see the solidarity in us. Because we don't have any solidarity, that's why they can push whatever they want to push. Yeah. That's why they can do that.
Yeah.
That's why they can do that. You know, certain rappers that try to, you know, unite the red and the blue, which is cool. Kendrick Lamar and other folks. I admire that. The solidarity is the main answer. Us coming together, hey, you different, I'm different, you got different background, I got, okay, you wear Pumas, I wear, you know. But this is what we got to do.
But I mean, what can any politician do?
Oh, no, that's the devil. We don't do that.
Regardless, we're in America.
Yeah.
We're under a government.
Right. So
if there was a politician, if you ran into Joe Budden tomorrow at Kroger.
Joe Budden. Yeah.
I mean.
Shouts out to Budden.
Nah, real shit. Shout out to Joe Budden as well.
Pump it up.
Pump it up. If you ran into Joe Biden tomorrow at Kroger and he said, Triss.
Oh, he gonna come to me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You look like the type of guy that got the answers.
First off, I'm inviting him to the shop.
If he asks you, what can I do? No, he ain't got time to come to the shop.
Oh, he ain't. Oh, shoot.
He got 5 minutes. Dr. Jill in the car waiting. He on the way out the door. Okay. He thought you looked like somebody that got the answers.
Okay.
What can I do to improve the quality of life for black people in America? What's the number one thing?
Let these black folks out of jail.
Trump did that.
I'm talking about all of them.
All of them?
All of them. And guess what? We need a one-way ticket to East Africa.
So let all the black people out of jail and send
say,
the other black people to East Africa.
Since y'all have a hard time with us, since our children have become super predators, let us up out of here.
But hold on.
Hold
on.
Come on, Biden. You asked me.
No,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on. And I'm not speaking for Biden. I'm speaking for self, for Auchante, because I got some concerns with you just opening the prison cells and letting all them niggas out.
Yeah,
some of them niggas need to be up in there.
Everybody black.
Nah,
have us get up out of here.
Be up in there,
yeah, I understand that, but at the end of the day, you asked me, Biden. You asked me. We need to get up out of there.
That killed 12 people. You want him just out. Let him out. Roam the streets.
If he gonna act bad over there, he gonna act bad over there. But let him get dealt with over there. We need to extract him out of this job.
So you want us
That's what I would tell him. I know he ain't gonna go for it. So
actually, you want our own justice system.
We need our own. That land, something that ain't been bought up by Bill Gates, who bought up 292,000 acres because he's about to affect the food supply. Yes, we need our own stuff. If you can't afford us to get on Spirit, and because that Spirit, you know, it's going to land in the water. You already know if you paid for it. If you can't do that, Mr. Joe, give us some land where that's ours. We'll develop our own system.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? We'll develop that.
Said they agree. Let's go back to Africa.
Hey, leave us alone.
Yeah.
If you can't afford for our Spirit flight back to that job, leave us alone. Leave us alone. What does that mean? What does leave us alone mean? Leave us alone means we're not developing any laws that are targeting you all. We know that there's some laws out there targeting
So basically, only thing politically that could be done for black people here in America, what you're saying, would be for them to just simply give us our own justice system.
Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, yes,
That's it.
yes. At the end, and
I think that's huge. I'm not saying it. I'm just trying to get a clear.
Yeah.
If Joe Biden literally came up to you and said, just what can I do? You're saying the most important thing would be we need our own justice system.
You know when we had the
by
most
us for us.
Come on, you know when we had the most peace in our society?
When?
Segregation. Black woman was with the black man, didn't have to worry about that nigga leaving her and the kids.
Yeah.
Didn't have to worry about him not going to work.
Yeah.
Didn't have to work. It's worse than it is what it was before.
Yeah.
The husband ain't had to worry about
husband no more now.
Ain't had to worry about busted challenge. His John at the house not cooking. I think my butt get big. He ain't had to worry about none of that. He ain't had to worry about kids talking back because they on the tablet. He ain't had to worry about none of that. Now that's technological and all that other stuff. But what I'm getting at is leave us alone. Because the more they try to do stuff, the more they got us divided. If you peep game. The more they do stuff, the more it has us in these little pockets. And now we looking at each other like we different. Nah, we need to come together and find out, hold on, what we got to do for us first.
Yeah.
We have built this. We gave them science, art, language.
Yeah.
We taught them how to wash their ass.
Yeah, absolutely. That's real talk.
Those kings and queens ain't washed their ass until it was their birthday, once a year. Ring around the posy, pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. What's that talking about? Them folks were so dirty that they had to put flowers in their pockets to hide the stench.
Yeah.
And they burnt them. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. If your skin is decomposing so much, we got to get you up out of here because you're going to affect everybody else. What was going on during the Dark Ages? We gave them mathematics.
Yeah.
Running water. What? Y'all can make the water work like that? They must be some witch doctors.
Yeah.
Come on now. Leave us alone. If we invented the stoplight and all this cool let us build Wakanda.
You know what?
They ain't going to let us do the Wakanda in the United States.
No, they're not.
That's a spoiler alert. They're not going to do that. But
no, but you know what? Truthfully, you're right. And I think that kind of goes right into the music discussion. I mean, we always talk about music when I come get cut. And I mean, to say, like, leave us alone, I just think, like what you're saying is correct. We taught them.
That should be a hashtag, leave us alone.
Yeah.
Leave us alone.
We taught them, like you said, from the basics of how to wash your ass.
Yeah.
The Egyptians gave them irrigation, science, mathematics. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
what have they really created?
Well, they come here and regulate every part of our existence. I don't know. They've created hatred.
Okay, well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily they created it, but you know what I mean.
They created the patent office.
The patent office.
So even if you did create it, I can put my stamp on it to say it's really mine.
And that's what I want to say, not Einstein. Damn, what's his name? It's a famous inventor who has thousands of patents, and a lot of them they say he stole. One of them famous white scientists, they say he stole a lot of them. I don't want to say his name.
Just slipped my tongue.
Yeah,
but no, I got you. Yeah.
But I mean, anyway, like I was saying, I just want to say that and I mean, I'm talking about white people, or I don't necessarily want to just straight up say Jewish people, but you know what I'm saying?
Say it. This your show.
It's my show, but shit.
Who gonna shut you? This black owned, man. Say it.
Facebook can shut this. Look. My platform ain't big enough yet. Let me just say this.
I say it for you.
You know what I'm saying? Let me just say this. They have created a society for us. They've created a system where, and I mean, like I said, when we talk about music, we're talking about what's mainstream and who controls what's mainstream, who controls the record labels. So they have created a situation where the only thing that's big on the radio is things that's disrespectful to us. Yeah, we the biggest influence on the world, but that's entertainment wise. we're the biggest jesters of the world, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know what they had us do?
They have
when
us.
We got on a slave ship.
What's that?
Perform a song.
I'm not surprised. They put us in a situation now where we feel like the most important, the people we see are, we don't see doctors as our role models, as the people that get paid the most.
You know what they did to him? That was Heathcliff.
Music.
Huxtable.
I mean, that's one person, but I'm saying, like...
But you know what they...
We see... Yeah, and now we see what happened, but we see entertainers as the biggest black people in the world. So, and then the entertainers are the rappers that's talking about all type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Not even bullshit, but talking about stuff that's going to get you in a bad situation. So, I mean, we talk about how powerful music is all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, it's by design that a majority of the music that's mainstream, that's directed towards black people, is talking about selling drugs. It's talking about killing each other. It's talking about disrespecting women. And I mean, or women disrespecting men. It's talking about being in a toxic relationship, or not even a relationship, just we disrespecting each other.
What would benefit them to have us thriving?
I mean, it's not even about what would benefit, but it's just like people have to wake up and see, like, people say, oh, it's just music, but music is so powerful. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, it's not a lot of rap songs where the rapper is talking about, I'm in love with this woman.
Even movies and
that's
television.
My baby. Yeah. I respect her. Mm-hmm. I would never, it's a little bit, you might see it a little bit more in a movie or a TV show, but in music, what mainstream rapper has a song where he's respecting his girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, or his wife, or whatever the case?
Not nowadays, no. Not nowadays.
Even the R&B is just Chris Brown talking about different ways he gonna nut on the girl. You know what I'm saying?
You crazy, ain't he?
You know what I'm saying?
You crazy. But the reality is he's given a platform. It's a bunch of talented folks, though. It's a bunch of... I mean, I applaud you what you do, giving the, underground artists an outlet. You know what I mean? A platform. But these guys, there's a machine behind them.
But that's the point. White people have engineered our existence through music, I believe. To me...
Our existence here.
In America. Yes, in America. Yeah. They're engineering it through systematic racism and through music. So it's like, to me, like, I would never get over Future making a chant song calling out drugs. And it
ain't that crazy?
Becoming a single.
Ain't that
this
crazy?
Man is straight up saying Percocet, Molly, Percocet, Molly, Percocet. He calling out drugs. And it scares me that it's kids that heard this song. It literally, like, I'm afraid of the kids that grew up as little, you know what I'm saying, real little kids listening to that song that's in their head. Yeah. Because I don't know if you're gonna be predisposed to feeling like, oh, it's just Molly, it's just Percocet.
Well, that's where we at now.
Yeah.
He made a project with what's my man's name? Drug World or something crazy.
Talking about Juice WRLD.
And they made that album.
What was the album? I know what you're talking about.
Drug World something. I don't know. But either way, and you see what happened with Juice. You know what I'm saying? May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Definitely
rest in peace.
But that was a calculated move. That was a calculated move. There's some wolves amongst the sheep.
Yeah.
And a lot of these wolves develop entertainment is what we like to call it, right?
Yeah.
They do. And they're driven by the machine. You know what I mean? They're produced by the machine, So that consciousness has to be on 10 right now in this hour,
Yeah.
Because everybody's not for us. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I said have us our own plot of land and do our own thing, so then we can kind of weed out. Because right now, since we're so diluted, it's kind of hard. But if we were to come together first and say, hold on, so you for that, okay, okay, we can't blame the white man no more.
Yeah. I think that would take people realizing like I said, what's going on. A lot of people say, not even just with music, but with entertainment in general. Oh, it's just a movie. It's just TV.
Have you seen American Skin?
With Ghost from Power. What's his name? Omari Hardwick or something. Nate Parker. Nat Parker or whatever his name.
Yeah, Nate. Yeah. Sad. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Sad.
See it?
I said sad. I'm done. I can't watch those movies no more.
Man, I can't. That's how I feel.
I can't watch that. It's like somebody coined the phrase on social media, pain porn.
I can't. I like that. I've never heard that. Pain porn.
I can't watch that no more.
No, real talk.
I can't. I cannot.
I made that.
That was my last one.
Nah, after 12 Years a Slave, that was my last one. Cause 12 Years a Slave, it showed. Have you seen that one? Where the guy was free and then they enslaved him. That one took me to a very dark place. I've never watched a slave movie since then. Yeah. Except I did check out the TV show.
Yeah.
What was the show?
Why do they shoot these slave movies so good? They're flawless. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Slave movies are just like
they have been since I was a kid.
What's up with that?
Rosewood was one of the best movies. As far as production wise,
what's up with that?
One of the best black movies.
They put a lot of energy into that.
Because they put a lot of money into that. But that's my thing when I say that I wish people would understand that it's nothing about entertainment that's just. Nah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Not when we talking about mainstream. Like, it's not just a movie.
Nah.
Like you said, why is it so good?
Yeah, it's so good. So good.
Why is it so good? Because they want you to remember. It wasn't that long ago. Your black ass was enslaved. We wish you could go back to that.
I wish you had like sound effects. You drop a bomb, like, for real. Like we might have to work on that llama for real. But nah, for real. They put a lot of energy into that, and
I believe that's why. You can't convince me that that's not why, because they want you to remember. We already there's a consciousness just that people have. So there's a human consciousness, and of course there's a black consciousness. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And there's a black American consciousness. Mm-hmm. So we already remember this shit. We're already traumatized without having actually gone through the shit. But they want to make sure we don't forget.
That's like American Skin. And I get it.
I gotta see it.
Shouts out Spike Lee, Nate Parker.
He the same one that made the movie about Nat Turner.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Shouts out. Hey, keep going, brothers. But that right there, I wish it would have ended differently. I'm not trying to spoil it.
I gotta see it.
It's just it's getting to a point now where it's like I get it.
Okay.
I got it. All right. We're going to be wrongfully accused, shot at, our kids, everybody dead. I get it. Let's go a little bit further than that. Because right now, it's just like, that's... And it's...
But what's the other
That's why we watching this stuff.
But what's the other entertainment?
We got to create it. Like what you're doing right now. We got to create that. We can't rely on these big budget studios. We can't...
Yeah.
You know, some folks we gonna have to say. You know how you watching a Pixar Disney film and it says, "All right, now put on your 3D glasses."
Yeah.
And this be a disclaimer: use your imagination. We working with a budget.
Yeah.
Enjoy the film. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you know, it's
that's real.
Yeah, it's too real. It's too real. It's too real, family.
And I mean, you know, the truth is, a lot of people nowadays in 2021, 2020, a lot of people nowadays do that. You know what I'm saying? They are on that wave of, I'm going to say since maybe 2011, 12, I've been watching web series. And there's a lot of good web series out there on YouTube. And there's a whole app called, now it's called All Black. It's called All BLK. And it's an app of pretty much exclusively black content.
They need to cut the check.
They need to cut the check. Well, I mean,
Black podcast show.
The reason I'm gonna shout it out without anything like that is because they showcase good content. I watched a show called Monogamy on there, and it was a good show. It wasn't about. I mean, it was an interesting show. It wasn't about like people shooting each other. It wasn't no drug dealer shit. It was about people in a marriage going on this experiment, trying to see what they could do to make their marriage work, to fix their marriage. Okay. And it was a very interesting just show. You know what I'm saying? The type of shows that white people get all the time. Just an interesting show. A thought-provoking show. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good, if you got, I think the app is like maybe $10 a month. I don't know how much it is, but hey, get it.
What's it called again?
It's called All Black. All BLK. Yeah.
I'm gonna look into that.
So y'all check that out. I mean, but just to say like what you're saying, people are trying to do it. So, I just want to throw that out there because there are people trying to do it, and I think we need more of that.
We need our own. Because
currently it's like we try so hard to... We're allowing other people to determine what's entertaining for us.
I thought you were going to... I was hoping you were going to say integrate. But...
Okay, go ahead.
No, you're right. No, you're good.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't stopped integrating.
Yeah.
And the problem with, the music and the entertainment right now is that it's what white people think that we're entertained by.
Straight up.
Or
these
what
A&Rs,
they think we should be entertained by.
A lot of people don't realize before the album hits the streets, they let the label hear it.
Yeah.
And the label, and they sit there and they say, "Oh man, I like this beat." Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, what you talking about?" "Oh man. And you shot him in the head?" Shoot. That might need to be the single.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Talk about getting married, settling down, having kids, making sure your kids go to college. And they're going to say, what else you got?
Yeah. We need more sex. We need single.
More content.
Yeah.
Content. Okay, well, let me go back to the lab and see what else I develop.
I mean, it's actually like I told you. I think you and I was talking about this. David Banner has a song called Marry Me.
Shouts out David Banner.
Yeah. And it's an independent song. It's an independently produced album, of course. But, it's just...
Of course.
I follow him because he talks about the journey he went on and what he realized, what kind of music he was making and what kind of agenda he was pushing without even realizing it. And so now the music that I've never heard the song on the radio. Never seen it promoted by anyone besides him and people that rock with him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And this man is saying, "Marry me." And I could easily hear this song being on Kiss FM or something.
Okay.
It's no cussing. You know what I'm saying? A good song. It's actually a good song. So I always point out the difference between the music on a Kiss FM or whatever white station and the music on a black station. You know what I'm saying? Where you hear the man telling the girl, "You're amazing, just the way you are."
Just a thought.
And then the black station.
Just a thought, family.
Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe.
Just a thought. Watch this. So you pointed something out, and it's interesting. You said it. You said, the white station and the black station. Well, if the whites are engineering it for the black station, is it technically a black station or is it a white station?
Well, I'm gonna say
geared
this.
For the blacks.
Even the black state. I'm just saying the mainstream music. So yes, it is a white.
It is not what we voted for either.
It's what's being influenced upon us.
Right.
But think about this.
But we didn't vote for it.
But a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid don't realize this ain't what I should be listening to because the white man really got an agenda. Nah,
their brain's still developing.
They listening to what they think sound good.
Right, and their brain's still developing.
And they listening to what they mama think sound good, what they daddy think sound good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, yes, their brain is still developing, but when somebody's pushing something on you from that point. Like, I remember going home, and first thing I did was turn on BET, and it's videos from the time I wake up till about 10 o'clock.
You remember the box?
Yeah. When you could call in and request the joints? Yeah. But it's 19B. Videos. That was our entertainment. Music videos. So don't tell me it's just music.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why was they playing these music videos where they showing black men with their pants sagging and black women in
Can I ask you
bikinis.
this? Can I ask you this? So you believe that content is being weaponized?
Yes,
So it's propaganda.
absolutely.
It's a weapon.
I wish that there was a black attorney somewhere that would file a lawsuit on the music industry as a whole. I'm dead ass. Because there's a case there. You know what I'm saying?
That's hardcore.
You motherfuckers better be glad I'm not a lawyer.
That's hardcore. I like to hear
Real
that.
shit.
I like to see that.
I would love to see that.
Because they do those type of lawsuits all the time. Johnson & Johnson baby powder.
Yeah.
They got the infomercials. Have you ever found yourself in, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever found yourself black and selling drugs?
Yeah.
Was it because Jay-Z sold you to? You know what I'm saying?
That's hardcore.
Was it because Ja Rule told you to? Was it because Lil Wayne told you to? Was it because Future told you
That's
to?
hardcore. I like that.
That's 2 decades of niggas telling other niggas to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy. That's no, for real. That's heavy right there.
Nah, real shit.
For real, that's real heavy.
But that's the stuff we be talking about.
I like that. We need that. The same way I don't know if you knew this. I see you got an Apple phone, right?
Yeah.
They, I say they. There was a lawsuit against Apple. Why? Because they have put out that the older your phone is, the more if you want to update it, your battery is going to degrade.
Yes. That was
So
just
it'll-
recently.
yeah.
They actually whoever did it won the lawsuit because it was saying that
Is that right?
Apple made your phone slow down.
Yeah.
Like they
didn't
legit
know
make
they
your
won.
phone slow down when there's a
Wow.
new phone finna come out
Yeah.
to make you say, "Oh shit, I need a new phone." Yes, they
Yeah.
had to actually admit that.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's a true fact.
So
yeah.
we would have to have these folks admit that the entertainment that they've been pushing to our society has been detrimental.
Do you think it would be hard?
Oh, that's going to be above and beyond hard.
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
No, because like I said, the evidence is in the fact that all you have to do is turn on Kiss FM versus.
Then you going to get
fucking
some Joe Biden ass niggas
before.
that's going to say, well, these super predators, you know, they're born wanting to do these things.
Yeah, and as soon as they say that, we say, wow, is that what you consider our people? So my thing is this. Like, there is a thing called heavy metal.
Yeah.
Where I don't know
Right.
what the fuck they're saying.
Oh.
It sounds like hate music. So heavy metal is not in the top 100 shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They don't play heavy metal on Kiss FM.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this is the white station that you can turn on and play in the car with your parents. You are never going to hear no white man. You'll never hear Justin Timberlake saying, I don't trust these bitches. Fuck these bitches. Fuck these hoes. You will never ever hear Justin Timberlake say those words.
And they're going to say, he must be hanging out with them black people again.
If you hear Justin Timberlake say that, guess where they going to play it at? On a black station.
Yeah.
So, shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the evidence right there. That's the case, right? You don't have
It's
to
weird.
say.
They'll play that, but they won't play, what was he on? Baby, baby, baby. Oh, they don't play that on there.
On a black station?
No.
Yeah.
They play...
They play the stuff that sound black, though. That's
What is
Justin Bieber, though. You're talking about two different people.
Who was you talking?
I said Justin Timberlake, the dude from NSYNC, the white boy. Well, they both white, but
The same boys.
no, you know what? You know
The
what?
same boys.
Fuck it, you're right. The same nigga, Justin Timberlake
the same
and
boys.
Justin Bieber. We just have determined that same nigga.
Get that out of here. Same boys. Real live. I thought you was talking about that dude. No,
But I mean, it's a song. Even Justin Bieber got a song where he talking about, if I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. Talking, you know, just saying all this stuff that he would do for this girl if he was her boyfriend, how he would love her, protect her, care about her. You ain't never, ever, I mean, not never, ever. You ain't in the past 20 years heard a black song like that.
I think
where the
the
nigga coming out
closest
saying,
one was like,
I will hold you down no matter what.
what's the closest one? That's Chris Brown first joint when he came out.
Run it.
No, I know, right? That joint.
Oh, yo, you talking about yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
But I don't remember him saying anything close to that.
Nah, it was more like, I seen you, you look like you were sexy, and, you know, I want to fuck with you. He not saying, this nigga said, if I was your boyfriend, I would never let you go. You know what I'm saying? Telling these white girls, this what your man supposed to think about you. It's legit a song called, I don't even know the name of it. I just know he say, "You're amazing, just the way you are." I've never heard no black song like that. I've never heard Chris Brown say that. Never heard Trey Songz say that. Never heard fucking Jacquees say that. You're amazing just the way you are.
So
Only on a white station.
So these guys are puppets. Cause I mean,
all I'm saying is that's all the evidence that a lawyer would need. You don't have to say, "Oh yes, this is what we're doing."
Okay.
All you have to do is say, "Hey, this is the popular song on this station, geared towards this crowd, and this is the popular song geared towards."
So we got a case.
This crowd.
We working on the case right now. We working on the case right now.
We are working on the case right now. So if it's any attorneys,
so what do we
lawyers
want
out there,
what do we want? What do we need to establish that? What do we want? We can't just go up in there and say they did it. What is the what's the word? Retribution?
The restitution. The restitution would be some kind of money in the education system, specifically geared toward African American communities. Okay. That's it. It's just that simple. Okay. Because where I'm from in Milwaukee, since maybe 11 years ago, they've been shutting down schools like crazy. Okay. They've been combining schools. Okay. The classrooms was already overcrowded. Teachers already saying 20 kids is too many kids in one classroom. So now you done shut down the other two schools. Now they got 30 kids. You know what I'm saying? So put money towards that. That's all I would want.
I feel that.
You know, just a few years ago, they took $450 million and built the Bucks a new stadium.
450.
This is after they are cutting the budget for education, saying we firing teachers because we can't afford to pay y'all. But you can't afford to build a $450 million stadium.
Such a slap in the face.
So that's all I want.
Well, we know that's Roman circus.
That's a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit. Put that into the minds of the future Black Americans.
That entertainment. Goodness gracious. 450 mil. The Dallas Stadium, how much? 3 trillion or something stupid like that?
And taxpayers have no problem paying that shit. They have no problem. They don't even, it's not even like a question.
Boy.
Okay, real quick. I got a couple more questions for you.
So with
why do you think there is a... No, you know what? Real quick. What's your thoughts on minimum wage?
I'm going to sound real weird when I say this.
Okay.
I'm going to sound real weird when I say this. But y'all charge it to my head, not my heart, because of what I do. No, I ain't going to say no bullshit.
Let's hear it.
Where are we at with minimum wage? Is it still $7.25?
$7.50, I believe.
It's $7.50? Okay. Listen, I worked jobs before. Don't get at me. See. One, that's some BS. Okay. First off bucks. That's okay. Not what that is. If anything, need to be double digits, straight up.
Okay. At least 10.
At least.
Okay.
It really need to be $11.25.
Okay.
Something like that. You know what I mean? Give it something where people can be like, okay, I can pay some bills and eat at the same time. That's $7.20. That's $7.50.
You're not.
I feel like. I'm gonna say I feel like, because I do a lot of research into some things, but this is a particular topic that I have not done. So all I can say is I feel like they do that in order to influence the drugs and the crime and shit in the streets.
Very interesting concept.
That's what I'll say. I won't say that I know. I'll do some research and get back to y'all on that. But the answer right now, I feel like it's because it's all engineered.
Yes.
Just like we talking about the music thing, it's all engineered. So it's like, okay, if we gonna give them, let's give them some bullshit. Let's pay them barely enough.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to find other ways to make something.
To where if you've been in trouble before, and it's the only job you can get,
Lord
you're gonna get in trouble again.
Oh yes. And you got priors? Oh no. Yeah. Actually, I had a client. Shout out Jacob. I got a client, and he was telling me that there's some jobs that you can't even get with a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Felony, I got it. But misdemeanor, I'm like, what? Well, misdemeanor is I stole a Snicker bar.
And that was the whole thing behind
As
the
a
ban the
kid.
box movement. Is, if you've ever been in trouble, you don't have to check that little box, because as soon as you check that little box, Billy Bob and HR is saying, okay, Jaquan, tearing that bitch up, throwing it in the garbage. You've been in prison before. I don't care what you did. I don't care that you just stole a Snicker when you was 17 because you was hungry. You said you've been in prison before. We don't want you working here. I don't care that it's just Dollar Tree and we don't pay nothing but $7.25 an hour anyways.
We have to leave.
Okay, back to that. No, you know what? You're right. And some
It's
sense,
not set
you're
up
right.
for us. This game isn't set up for us, family.
Yeah.
This is the sad part. It's not set up for us, but you know how like on Monopoly you got the top hat and the dog and the roadster and the thimble.
Yeah.
It's black players, but it's not set up for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
At all. So, yeah.
It's no way that we was gonna win.
No way. No way. And if you did win, quote unquote win,
yeah,
you'll be made into a gatekeeper, and you had to do something strange to get up on that stage. But you'll be made a gatekeeper where you'll be dictating who
if you
else
won,
can come through.
You're the exception, not the rule. It's that simple. People don't understand that. Just you're the exception, not the rule. Just like people are entrepreneurs and they try to say, "Oh, I don't see how you can work a 9 to 5." You're the exception. The rule is 9 to 5, pay the bills, get married, have kids. You know what I'm saying? That's the rule. If you make it outside of that, you're the exception, and that's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, a black person that make it, that's the exception. You know what I'm saying? You a multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire. Who do they show us are those people?
We can go this route. The boule.
The boule.
You know how we say bougie?
Yeah.
Bougetto, the boule. Gatekeepers. The black
Oh, okay.
puppets.
I've heard that. The boule.
So the black people can't say, they don't get nobody a chance. No, we gave them a chance. Oh, okay, well, yeah, you did. But at the same time, he just swore into a secret society. But that's on another level.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up, y'all. This was the Black Podcast Show. I got my barber, Triss, on here. If y'all need to get crispy, and unfortunately I didn't get a chance to make it to him before today, but if you need to get crispy, man, hit this man up.
Indeed.
Hit this man up.
Indeed.
Like,
Man,
if you want to get crispy and you ain't trying to play no games,
Nah.
hit this man up. Louisville, Texas. His social media information is on here. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next week Monday at 8 p.m. I got a special show for y'all. And we're going to get it in once again, like we always do every Monday. It's the Black Podcast Show.
Peace, people.
Come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Come sauce with a nigga. Baby, come sauce with a nigga. Hey. Heard you had a thing for boss niggas. And you don't fuck with broke niggas. Come sauce with a nigga.